Have you ever dreamed of owning a supercar? A speed machine with a design that captivates the heart, power that takes your breath away, and a value that's sky high? Of course, who wouldn't want one? But there's a harsh truth that not everyone knows. Behind that glitz and extraordinary power, there's a keyword that every supercar owner has to face, a potential nightmare called depreciation. Yes, you heard it right. The cars you think will be priceless assets are actually evaporating tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in value after just a few years of use. But don't worry. While the wealthy have to cry bitter tears over their cars losing value, you, the smart car enthusiasts, have a golden opportunity to own these dream machines at an unprecedented bargain price. Because today, we will explore 6 cars that have depreciated dramatically since their release. And you won't believe that the last car even lost nearly 90% of its original value. So, buckle up, don't take your eyes off the screen, and join me in discovering these potential bargains right now. We'll start this list with a familiar name, the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT. Launched in 2016, the AMG GT was expected to be a worthy successor to the legendary SLS AMG. With its distinctive long hood design, wide and imposing body, and powerful lines, the AMG GT quickly won the hearts of enthusiasts. Under the hood is the renowned AMG 4.0L twin-turbo V8 engine, producing from 469 to 630 horsepower, depending on the version. This car is not only beautiful, but also possesses incredible performance, capable of competing with any rival in its segment. However, unfortunately, the AMG GT is facing rapid depreciation. The original factory price of an AMG GT could reach over $160,000, but after only about 5 years, you can already own a used one for around $70,000 or even lower. This is a depreciation of over 40%, a significant figure for a high-performance luxury car. So, what is the reason for this situation? According to experts, one of the main factors is the oversupply. Mercedes-Benz has released too many different variants of the AMG GT, from the standard GT to higher performance versions like the GTS, GTC, GTR, then special versions like the Pro and the top-of-the-line Black Series. Not to mention the Roadster convertible. This variety, on the one hand, offers more choices for consumers, but on the other hand, it reduces the exclusivity and rarity of the model. Unlike the SLS AMG, which was produced in limited numbers and had iconic gull-wing doors, the AMG GT doesn't have that uniqueness. The SLS AMG quickly became a collector's item after production ceased, while the AMG GT continues to be produced, and there will likely be more new versions released in the future. So, is this a good time to buy a used Mercedes-Benz AMG GT? In my opinion, if you're targeting this model, be patient and wait a little longer. The price of the AMG GT in the used car market is still trending downwards. On reputable auction websites like Bring a Trailer, we've seen AMG GT sold for under $60,000. I wouldn't even be surprised if, in the near future, their price hits the $50,000 mark. However, once the price has bottomed out, don't hesitate too long, because a high-performance car with such a beautiful design as the AMG GT will surely attract the attention of many enthusiasts, and its value may increase again in the future. Next on the list is a car that embodies British aristocracy, often appearing in James Bond movies, the Aston Martin DB11. The DB11 is a perfect combination of classic beauty, refined luxury, and powerful performance. The car is equipped with a choice of a powerful 4.0L twin-turbo V8 engine or a mighty 5.2L V12 engine, delivering unforgettable driving experiences. However, the DB11 is not immune to the law of depreciation. The original price of a DB11 could exceed $200,000, but currently, you can find used ones for under $100,000, and this figure is still decreasing. The V8 engine versions are even cheaper, around $80,000, and are expected to decrease further in the next 2 to 3 years. So why has the DB11 depreciated so much? One of the main reasons is the automatic transmission. In the world of car collectors, manual transmission cars are always more highly valued and worth more. The fact that the DB11 is only equipped with an automatic transmission has made it lose some of its appeal to pure driving enthusiasts. Besides, the huge maintenance costs of Aston Martins are also a factor that makes many people hesitant to own a used DB11. Just changing the oil alone can cost you over $2,000, not to mention other maintenance and repair costs. If you're someone who loves the beauty and luxury of Aston Martin and doesn't care too much about manual transmissions, then owning a used DB11 at the current price could be a great bargain. However, be prepared for some hefty maintenance bills. In my opinion, if you can wait a little longer, when the price of the DB11 hits around $70,000, it will truly be an unmissable opportunity. Next, we'll talk about a car once dubbed the Supercar killer for cheap, the Nissan GTR R35. When it was launched in 2009, the R35 created an earthquake in the world of high-performance cars. With its powerful 3.8L twin-turbo V6 engine, all-wheel drive, and incredible acceleration, the GTR R35 proved that you don't need to spend millions of dollars to own a car that can go toe-to-toe with other legendary names. However, the biggest problem with the R35 is that Nissan has made almost no significant changes to this model over the past 15 years. Although there have been a few minor updates in design and technology, the GTR you buy today is essentially the same car that was introduced in 2009. While competitors are constantly launching new models with advanced technology and groundbreaking designs, the R35 has remained stagnant, making it outdated and less appealing to consumers. With rumors of Nissan developing the next-generation GTR, codenamed R36, many potential buyers are waiting for the arrival of this new model. This has caused the price of used R35s to drop significantly. A new GTR in 2014 cost around $100,000, but currently you can find used ones for around $60,000, and some are even being sold for under $50,000. So, is it a good time to buy a used Nissan GTR R35 right now? In my opinion, this is quite a suitable time for you to consider. The price of the R35 has dropped to a very attractive level, and at this price, you are still owning a car with very impressive performance. If you don't care too much about owning the latest model and simply want to find a speed machine at a reasonable price, then the Nissan GTR R35 is not a bad choice. Next, we come to a sports car that possesses outstanding beauty and an exhaust system with an addictive sound, the Jaguar F Type. The F Type is considered one of the most beautiful modern sports cars on the market. It boasts seductive curves, perfect body proportions, and an overall powerful and attractive design. The car is equipped with a choice of a supercharged V6 engine or a powerful 5.0L V8 engine, both delivering thrilling driving experiences and ear-pleasing sounds. However, the F Type is not immune to Jaguar's curse of depreciation. The original price of an F Type could exceed $100,000, but currently, you can find used ones for around $30,000. Even if you search carefully, you can completely own a manual transmission version of the F Type V6, a rear-wheel drive sports car, manual gearbox with Aston Martin-like styling and a terrifying sound. So, should you buy a used Jaguar F Type? My answer is by now. The price of the F Type has bottomed out, and at the current price, this is a much more worthwhile sports car to buy than a new midsize sedan. You will own a car with a beautiful design, impressive performance, and an addictive sound at an unbeatable price. However, remember to check the car's condition and maintenance history carefully before deciding to buy. Next, we'll come to a car that isn't exactly a traditional supercar, but possesses a unique and futuristic design like it's from the future, the BMW i8. When it was launched in 2014, the i8 made a strong impression with its spaceship-like appearance with butterfly doors and modern laser headlights. However, the i8 also has its drawbacks that have prevented it from maintaining its value over time. One of the most important factors is the engine system. Although it's a hybrid car, the 1.5L three-cylinder engine combined with an electric motor only produces a total of 369 horsepower, which is not powerful enough to be called a true supercar. Besides, the i8 isn't really fast, not particularly fuel efficient compared to other hybrid cars, and not very practical for everyday use. The hybrid technology on the i8 has also become outdated compared to newer electric and hybrid models on the market, and the cost of replacing the battery is also very expensive. The original price of a BMW i8 could reach $150,000, but currently you can find used ones for around $50,000, and some with higher mileage are even being sold for under $40,000. So, should you buy a used BMW i8? In my opinion, you should wait a little longer. The price of the i8 may decrease further to around $35,000. At that price, if you really love the unique design of the i8 and don't care too much about performance, then this could be a worthwhile option to consider. However, remember to research the maintenance and battery replacement costs carefully before deciding to buy. Finally, we come to the king in the list of supercars that have depreciated the most dramatically, the Bentley Continental GT. When it was first launched, the Continental GT was a symbol of wealth and prestige, with a selling price that could be more expensive than a house. The car is equipped with a powerful W12 or V8 engine, luxurious interior, and top-of-the-line amenities. However, the Bentley Continental GT is one of the fastest depreciating cars in the used car market. The main reason is the extremely high maintenance and repair costs. Just changing the oil can cost you over $500. Replacing the brakes can cost up to $3,000. And if the air suspension system has problems, the repair costs can make you cry. The original price of a Bentley Continental GT could reach $200,000 or more, but currently, you can find used ones for around $25,000 or even lower. This is a depreciation of nearly 90%, a truly staggering figure. So, should you buy a used Bentley Continental GT? My answer is yes, but you have to be extremely careful. If you find a car that is still in good condition, with a full maintenance history and no potential problems, then this could be a great opportunity to own a luxurious and prestigious car at an unbelievable price. However, if you don't have the experience or knowledge to assess the car's condition, then it's best to stay away, because the repair costs could destroy you at any time. So, we've explored the top 6 supercars that have depreciated the most dramatically since their release. Are you surprised? Which car in this list impressed you the most? Leave a comment below the video and share your thoughts with us. If you found this video helpful and interesting, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends.